Welcome to the Themelia Market Wrap for the week ending July 17th, 2026. While Bitcoin and the broader market ended the week slightly ahead, with BlackRock's spot Bitcoin ETF IBIT gaining 0.3%. Bitwise's diversified crypto index fund BITW also added 0.3%. The Themelia All Tokens Index fell 0.7%, while the Themelia House Index finished in positive territory, up 2.5%. Turning to ETF flows, and despite selling pressure early in the week, sentiment did rebound, with a solid late week pickup in demand. By Friday's close, the 12 major US Bitcoin ETFs had drawn in $75.5 million in net inflows for the week, according to Farside investors. However, this was down markedly from last week's numbers, where net inflows were nearly triple that amount at $197 million. On the ETF front, more good news for investors came from global asset manager Rowe Price, who announced the launch of the market's first actively managed spot crypto ETP. The fund will trade under the ticker TKNZ and will be led by portfolio manager Blue Masalari. The asset manager says its new active crypto ETF gives investors access to a professionally managed, diversified portfolio of digital assets, removing much of the complexity of building a crypto allocation themselves. And now to tokenization. Wow, the Depository Trust and Clearing Corporation, the market infrastructure that clears and settles most US securities trades, began piloting live trading of tokenized securities. Over 24 financial firms are taking part, with a move towards a full launch in October of this year. The other significant news of the week came from crypto darling Ondo Finance, who have partnered with Japan's SBI Group, one of the largest financial services companies in the country, to tokenize Japanese assets. Ondo says its partnership with SBI could create a pathway for bringing Japanese financial assets on-chain in what is widely considered one of the most sophisticated financial markets in the world. That's the wrap for this week. Thanks for tuning in, and we look forward to seeing you next time.